Very pleased now to be joined here at SB Nation by two of the kindest people, not just in the sports universe, but I would say the entire universe. They are Taylor Rooks and Joy Taylor. Very difficult to say your names back to back. I don't know if you've run into that challenge so far throughout this process, but maybe you have. Maybe I'm not unique in that particular sense.
No, I think that's a pretty common thing, right? People love that there's all the Taylor threads that bind us together. But I think we love it too. We love that we have the shared name. We just add it to the many things that we share.
Taylor squared.
I was going to say, well, yeah. Joy, I don't know if you've ever gone by Taylor, but if you have in your life, it must be very confusing to be around Taylor. Like somebody says, "Hey Taylor," and you're just it's like in Miss Congeniality where she says, "Well, when you're Hawaiian, they say aloha." Do you mean hello or goodbye? Like that's the situation y'all run into all the time.
I think because my first name is so short, I've never had a nickname that stuck. Like a couple people will call me JT. So they've never really gotten to Taylor. So even when I was playing sports, I never got that. So we avoided it.
I go by RJ, so two initials. My last name's Ochoa, and it's not like a cool name. Like y'all have cool last names that you can go by.
Ochoa is a cool last name.
Ochoa is actually incredibly catchy. You're selling yourself short.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all, again, the kindest people in the universe, but it's not like if I was an athlete that y'all talked to or talked about, you're not like the slows you down. You know what I mean?
No,
it's like
I would be like Ochoa.
Ochoa. Big tackle by Ochoa.
Yeah.
I appreciate the confidence boost. Okay, so I have a lot to get to, including this incredible campaign that you're a part of. But Joy, I have to be honest with you first and foremost. I cover the Dallas Cowboys at SB Nation.
Oh God, okay.
So whether you're aware of it or not, we are pretty familiar with one another. And so you are very, very often good friends with Dave Hellman.
Yes.
And so just, you're right now is the time, to get off if you want to dunk on them, by all means, the gates are open. So go off.
Listen, I don't have anything against the Dallas Cowboys. I feel like most of what I say about the Cowboys is pretty objective. I'm literally just reading stats and results, and it comes across as hate. And maybe that's maybe it's something over there that you guys need to deal with. Full disclosure, my mother is a diehard Cowboys fan. When I say diehard, this past Thanksgiving, we obviously had the games on. She watched the game. I was there with her. The next day at her house, she had the game, which we have already watched on television. I was like, Mom, you already watched this game. You're rewatching the game? She needs to watch tape. She was like, yeah, everyone was talking. I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I'm like, okay, I guess we're going to rewatch. We know how this ends, but she rewatched it. The day after that, she had it on again. I was like, you're watching it for a third time? She was like, I didn't get to see the end of it the way I wanted to. Stop judging me. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're right. I should stop judging you. So when I tell you she loves the Cowboys, she loves the Cowboys. I have nothing against the Dallas Cowboys. I cannot say this enough. I'm just being honest.
You know what? Sometimes honesty can make people feel a certain way. I'm sure you've both run into that. Taylor, Taylor Rooks, to be very clear. Again, I want to delineate and be very specific. I'm also a San Antonio Spurs fan. And so you might be the most qualified person in the world to ask whether or not Trae Young will be Victor Wembanyama's teammate in 2025.
I will say I don't have any insider information, but I did interview Trae. And I asked him what he wants for himself next. He said, I love being Atlanta. It's where I want to be. I, of course, asked him about the rumors. I don't know if it is going to happen. I obviously want Trae to go to wherever he will thrive. But the thought of Trae and Wemby together could be dangerous for everybody else in the Western Conference. Just me watching Wemby this year, obviously we all know what he could do. We know that he was so incredibly hyped, but he is so good defensively. Mm-hmm. He is such a threat. Nobody wants to go anywhere near the rim when Wemby is under there. He's genuinely somebody to fear on the basketball court. So it's been such a joy watching him. If he had, a good PG, someone to facilitate, someone to also, be on the perimeter, get some shots up, it could be spooky. And I do really feel like the Spurs are only one piece away. Do I know if it's Trae? TBD.
I'm completely with you in that sense. Although I feel like Wemby wants to run point himself because he can do everything. So
totally, yeah. He can do everything. I think coming into the league, everyone's just like, oh, he's just really tall, right? That's his thing. No, he is truly a Swiss Army knife and has been, to this point, everything that people thought. So it's been a joy to watch him.
I feel like the two of you are like that in your careers, and I say that not just because you're here. I was talking about it on the street earlier. Just total coincidence that I happen to be here with you two right now. You're both everywhere. You're both hustlers, grinders. I feel like people who never sleep, people who are constantly working, incredibly driven individuals, and I know that's why you both have had so much success. You have an incredible campaign with Rocket Mortgage that I would love to hear more about, Joy.
Yeah, the Rocket Mortgage is the official partner of the NFL Draft, and our campaign is the Dreammate campaign. It is around the NFL Draft. Taylor and I are very excited about it because, well, one, we get to showcase our incredible friendship and the fact that we are Dreammates, but we also get to encourage a really great cause. So if you go on social media and use the hashtag Rocket Dreammate, every time you use the hashtag, Rocket Mortgage will donate to support Habitat for Humanity. So make sure that you share who your Dreammate is. But yeah, it's a really special campaign. Obviously, the NFL Draft is very personal to me. I got the opportunity to watch my brother be drafted in 1997 to the Miami Dolphins, which was obviously a dream for him. And, we were his dream mates during that experience. And so it really is a special, special experience. I know Taylor loves the NFL Draft as well, but it's so special to see people surrounded by their dream mates entering into the next phase of their career and all the work that they've done. So Rocket Mortgage is the partner for the NFL Draft and wants to encourage people to have the perfect dream mate with them during the home buying process. So it's a really special campaign.
Yeah, Taylor, the NFL Draft is, Kate McAllister said in Home Alone that Christmas was the season of perpetual hope, but it really is the NFL Draft because anything can happen. Your whole season, you can land a Victor Wembanyama, so to speak. So buying a home is like that. Finding a dream mate, finding people to dream alongside you and with you is a really powerful thing in life.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, with Rocket Mortgage being the official mortgage partner of the NFL Draft, it just signifies something that feels like a marker in your success, right? Being able to buy a home, being able to fill that home with your dream mates, to be around the people that have truly supported you up to that point. And one thing that, Joy and I love about being in sports media, that we love about covering these athletes is we want the human side. And one of the things that makes you the most human are the people that you surround yourself with. It's your family, it's your friends, it's your partners, it's everybody who makes you feel good, everybody who is supporting you along the way. Because we all know in all of these stories of all of our favorite athletes, it takes more than just you. It is a village of humans. It is a network of those that believe in you. And the draft is really just a culmination of all of that. And that's one of the reasons it is so special to both Joy and I.
Yeah, there's nothing like the familial shot of everybody jumping up and down and somebody like rifling through the box to find the cap, like find the Dolphins cap for Jason, you know what I mean? Put it on him, whatever. So that is really awesome. Great work that you both are doing. Continued success. Obviously, we wish you here at SB Nation. Joy, continue to give us content, I guess is maybe the best way I can put it.
You know what? That's the best I can do. I can promise you that we will be talking more about the Cowboys. We will never not talk about the Cowboys. So you have nothing to worry about. But I promise you, Dallas Cowboys fans, it is not personal. In fact, I would argue that it would be crazy for it to be personal because my mother would be very mad at me. So
it is wild though, because nothing moves the needle like those Dallas Cowboys.
We get a lot of
nothing moves the needle.
A lot of commenters will say things like the NFL is so rigged against the Cowboys. Like, do you think if the NFL could rig anything, it would be for the Cowboys to just go on this incredible run and be, I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
I can assure you that they want the Cowboys in the postseason every single year. Yes. Like
they want nothing more. 100%.
Thank you both so much. Have a great spring. Have a great NFL draft, and enjoy your time with your dreammates.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You too. You have such incredible energy. Thank you for your time.